I've been making this dish in my restaurant for the past 25 years, and if you love shrimp and you love pasta, this is truly one of the best shrimp and pasta dishes you will ever have in your life. You need to use wild-caught shrimp. This is Gulf shrimp, which is kind of strong. I recommend that you get a South American wild-caught shrimp. Now I use a pair of scissors to devein the shrimp, which is basically cutting along the back of the shrimp. And that'll help you peel it later. Let's talk orzo. This is Greek orzo pasta, and it's the best. Don't buy any orzo if it's not from Greece. This happens to be gluten-free by a company I love called Helios. Parboiling the orzo probably takes the most amount of time. Our orzo cooked for 10 minutes. It's al dente. We're gonna cook it a little bit more, and I think that when it spends a little bit more time with the shrimp and the sauce and everything, it's gonna be just right. So we're gonna set that aside. Our shrimp is prepped and cleaned, ready to go. We're gonna set that aside for later. So we're going to use an avocado oil here because it has a higher cooking temp, and we want to bring it right up to 350 degrees, and I use an infrared thermometer to determine that. We're going to add our peppers to it. We're going to saute them gently. We want them to wilt. We really don't want them to brown so much. We're just going to take our beautiful multicolored tomatoes and add them to the pot. I cut the big ones, but I leave the little ones alone, and I want them to kind of blister until they pop. Just dump the shrimp in the pot, and I flatten them out so that the one side of the shrimp comes in contact with the bottom of the pot. Stir them around. You don't really need to flip them over, because you're just going to cover this with 1.5 pounds of organic baby spinach and stir that in really, really well until it wilts. I add about a heavy teaspoon of this organic chicken base that I purchased from Costco to the pot and stir it in really thoroughly. The ingredients in the recipe are all available on my website, awarehousechef.com. And now's the time that we add the pre-cooked orzo to our spinach and shrimp. Now the creaminess is going to come from the feta. And do not use a goat cheese feta. It really does not impart a good flavor to the shrimp. Finally, we add our Parmesan cheese to the dish. And how much Parmesan cheese? Well, that depends on how salty the feta was that you added to the dish. It's up to your personal taste. And there you have it, shrimp, spinach, and orzo, a fantastic and simple dish. Go to awarehousechef.com, get the recipe, and give it a shot. And please subscribe so that you'll be notified when I put out new videos. Thank you so much for watching.